So yeah. Because I can't mute you. So starting soon. I guess starting soon screen is just part of the part of the stream. Yeah, and then we'll see. We'll wait for people to come. We'll say hi to them, and then we talk about jail in Denmark.
Because I think a lot of people would be very interested to know about it.
Yeah, just in case.
Because I will say American jails have a pretty bad rap.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah.
You watch a lot of movies that are based in America that show jails, and you're like, oh, this is how it is, huh?
Yeah, because what I feel like I've seen, I actually don't know how jail in Denmark looks like. I know in Sweden, and there's a lot of news about it. It's super nice, and I can imagine similarly in Denmark.
I think honestly it should kind of be this, yeah, I'm just gonna leave that at that. Okay.
Okay, let me send the stream ping in the Discord.
Does it not automatically ping in your Discord?
But YouTube,
yeah,
it's kind of, I don't know. I manually ping it.
Actually, you know what I've seen people do is that I've seen, especially people who have moved from Twitch to YouTube.
Yeah.
I'll see them live, in the little sidebar. You know how Twitch shows you who's live?
Yeah.
It'll say that they're live.
Yeah.
But then they're playing YouTube, and then I'll click on their channel, and then they're not it's not something that's playing live, so they're not streaming.
Oh yeah, you have to go to the actual live video.
Yeah. How do they do that?
I mean,
that's genius, but how did they do that?
I don't know.
Because then people on Twitch know that you're live, but they know that you're live on YouTube and know to go to YouTube instead.
Wait, on Twitch?
Yeah.
How can I do that? Yeah, what?
That's what I'm asking. How did they do that?
I thought you meant on Discord.
No, literally on Twitch, on the sidebar, when you when you're searching for someone to raid, you're like, oh, who's live that you're following?
What?
And it'll show them playing the game YouTube, and then but you click on it, and it doesn't you see the you know how when the stream ends, you get the now playing or whatever thing. It looks like that. So it's not. It would be just a one quick click to the YouTube channel if they have it in their, description bar. I'm just wow, that's kind of.
I mean, maybe they set it up as a rerun, a recorded. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, but nothing's playing. It's literally just a black screen.
What kind of weird plugin that you have been installing? Maybe it's part of the weird.
It's not me. I swear to God. Okay, the two people I've seen do it already is Lily Pichu, and then Ludwig. Ludwig does this a lot because I'll be like, oh, what the hell? I thought Ludwig went to YouTube, and so I click on his stream, and I'm like, oh.
What? Okay.
I'm kind of disappointed because I'm not playing.
I think we need to we need to post this in Reddit.
Why Reddit?
I think some people will know about it in Reddit. I think that's how I use.
Okay,
Reddit.
but which subreddit are you putting it in? I would have put it on Twitter.
Yeah. What?
Why won't you put it on Twitter? You have a bigger following on Twitter than Reddit.
No, Reddit has everybody looking at it. And people would be interested because they would be like, how the fuck do they do that? And then they will figure it out. But on Twitter, people will be like, oh, Yomo tweeted another tweet, haha.
What? What?
That's
what happened to your reputation on Twitter?
That's how my Twitter works. I mean, see, let me tweet the stream that's live on Twitter right now. Let me tweet
you think they're gonna be like, oh my god, Yomo tweeted?
Yeah, oh my god, Yomo tweeted another YouTube live video, Lamau.
I think what that means is that your Twitter followers are feeling neglected and they want you to produce some content.
I rarely produce content on Twitter.
Exactly. So that's why their responses are giving, oh my god, my parent finally recognized my existence.
My Twitter is just shitposting most of the time. Oh, we have someone here before I tweeted. Hello, Luke. Red Pandas. Yes, Red Pandas.
Luke. Hello, yeah.
Okay, I mean, make this Twitter post first. Oh my god, Yomo is live on YouTube again, Lamau. This time with Fira. Hehe. Post.
I think you would have a better time if you gave your poor Twitter followers some content and
how do you Twitter I don't know how to become a V-tweeter.
Okay, literally just answer the question of what it says on the Twitter bar. What's happening? Answer that question.
Oh my
and then
god, that's
tweet
genius. What's happening? Denmark politics.
Okay, well, politics, you might want to avoid that.
Because the prime minister called for election, so it's all a mess now. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. What the heck is happening in Denmark right now?
It's one of the parties like if you don't call said to the prime minister, it's like if you don't call a election, we'll overthrow the government and call for election, and that would be very
all this
bad.
is about minks?
I think that's part of it. It's kind of stupid.
Danish general election called after PM faces mink cull ultimatum. This is all about minks?
No, okay. You know what? I might as well start the stream like.
Might as well talk about this.
Yeah, we'll talk about this whole mint situation.
What is going on?
And also this is
mink.
After this, I might end up in the jail, so I might as well look into the jail situation.
What?
No. We'll try to avoid all the sensitive topics and only talk about minks, okay? Fabo is here. Fabo is actually Danish, so we need to reduce the politicalness, the intensity of the politics here. But yeah, minks. So there's this really bad situation happening globally called Corona.
Yes.
And Corona goes to people, but also goes to minks.
Like the
cute ones, where people kill for fur because they're too cute, like something.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So Denmark in the beginning of Corona pandemic was like, I think we have to kill them all. And Denmark turns out to be a huge country producing furs from minks. So there are people whose livelihood depends on like breeding minks.
To clarify, this is from the Guardian article. Denmark is the world's largest mink producer.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Literally the largest.
Which is very interesting because when you think about Denmark, you don't think about getting furs. Yeah, getting furs from animal. It's a hidden part of this country.
Yeah.
Don't forget the variants. Yeah, we're talking. Yeah, and they're all dead now. The government is like, Lamar, let's kill it all because just in case.
Kill it all, as in 15 million of them.
Yeah. So you know what they did? They killed them all, and it all happened so fast. It feels sketchy because on one hand, I'm like, yo, that's so cool. Government's responding so fast, and just like, let's kill it, and the next day it's all killed, or maybe not that fast, but it's faster than normally how things gets done in Denmark. And it feels like, you know, the whole process doesn't go through correctly, and it's just the prime minister or someone who made the decision and just said yes, which is like not the democratic way of doing things. And then there's all the people whose livelihood, whose company, whose business depends on that, and they're like, you just killed our business. You know, what now?
Oh shit.
So the government has to pay them back and stuff, and I don't know, it got very complicated, and then they're starting to have like a group of people looking into this, how the legality of things, and how is this happen? How could this happen? And is this legal? Is this okay? Is this the fault of the government doing something that's not according to procedure? And you know, tinfoil hat on, I am thinking, or some might think, it's not only about Corona, but I don't know. I think maybe I'm thinking too far. But on the other hand, I'm also thinking like Denmark doesn't want to be associated with mink breeding, and somehow doing this can help with it. But I don't know. It just feels like this whole thing feels kind of sketch. And then there was so much money wasted, and then they buried all the minks, and then it's starting to smell because they did it wrong, and then they had to dig everything out and then do them again. It was a shit show. It was a huge shit show, and oh, Chad asked me if I'm Dan. I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't know about Denmark. Who is Dan?
Oh, they're asking Luke.
What Christmas Eve? I have no idea what you're talking about, but
I guess the idea is that you kill all the minks because now you get a lot of food. Do you eat minks?
Oh no!
Is minks edible?
Right? Oh my god, that's it should be if you're killing it all, but no.
Wait, but like, what if it's infested with COVID? You can't eat that.
I don't know. It feels like, you know, if you cook it correctly, then COVID is not the problem.
Oh my god.
No, not that. Okay, no.
Oh no. Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Oops, we talk too much.
But anyway, yes, you were saying, so they fucked up the digging or the killing, so now it smells? Like,
yeah, and then they dig it out and then they bury it again. I think now everything is fine now. We haven't heard too much about it, but then all the people who used to breed minks was like needing compensation, and there was a lot of political stuff going on with how did this go through, and how was it okay? Was it a good decision? And how, or yeah, and then some people said it's like not legal and stuff. And then lately they also opened up the whole mink breeding again, which is funny, but they're like
trying to save their
yeah, they're like, you're allowed to breed again and there's no need to do corona test, which is like, okay, what's then it made it worse. You know, it feels worse, even though maybe it's a better decision now, maybe it's actually better for the situation, but it just made the original decision even worse looking.
Oh my god.
So that's it. Was a shit show, and there was like hidden emails and text messages that was deleted during the process in the government, and like just the procedure is kind of messed up. Yeah.
What?
So
I mean, to be fair, it sounds like a very heavy hand was dealt. instead of maybe not going that far.
I mean,
but
I feel like, if it's actually going through minks and getting all the mutations in minks and risking humanity, I guess it's okay decision.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I don't know how. I can't judge like whether it was good or bad, because what if one mink developed some kind of deadly virus and just wipe out humanity, and that would be bad.
Who knew minks were gonna be the reason for why Denmark wants a re-election?
But like before or when Corona started, some people were like, look at all the history, look at how human has developed themselves, after all these years of booming and everything, it feels like the time where we wipe ourselves out. And it's like, if you think about a story of a species going extinct, it feels like this could be the one.
Well,
yeah, it's just like, it has this vibe that it could turn out like this.
It's gonna take a while to recover 15 million of them.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna recover at all, and I mean, I also think it's a good result in the way, as in like we're actually moving away from all this mink breeding situation and stuff. But it's just not the best way of achieving this result, I think. Right.
Yeah, I think from what I'm hearing, it sounds like it's a very complicated thing up there in the government. Maybe they just weren't thinking, or maybe this exposes a possible complication of maybe things should be thought out more before a decision is made that heavily.
Yeah, I think.
Or maybe
so.
No one knew it was literally 15 million. Maybe someone added an extra few too many zeros.
Pablo said the hardest part for the farmers were to shut down an industry within a week without any help or get food on the table. It was good. It was good to contain COVID. Yeah, it was so it's just the side effects were not considered.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the reasons. I bet there are also other stuff politically which I haven't been following, too closely, and it's kind of, I don't know, the war situation and stuff. It's just awkward timing, but then it's So that's why politics is trending on Twitter.
I like to think of it like maybe they didn't actually want 15 million. They were like, oh, let's just take like 15,000. And then someone was like, what? What's that? And they're like, oh, I think I heard 15 million. Okay, throws in like 3 more zeros, and then boom, they're all gone.
I think it's more like I think it's more like, let's take it all. without thinking how much it is, and someone sitting in the political the round table and and talking like, how can we contain this? Oh, mink is causing damage, what, let's take it all. and then the chain of command goes further down, and someone is like, take it all, that's like 50 million, what are you talking about?
Okay. I can imagine there had to be at least one person at that table who was like, do they know that that's like 15 million of them? Do they know that Denmark's like the #1 mink producer? Is anyone gonna tell them that? And then they're looking around and no one's willing to like speak up, and they're like, oh, okay.
Or if it's even worse, maybe there's only like 3 people on the table, and all the people who could doubt didn't really know about it.
Oh no.
That would be a bad situation.
Honestly,
oh my
that would
God.
not surprise
Baba
me.
is mentioning about the gas pipes. We're really going full politicals on this.
What?
Okay, did you know?
Should I be asking about the pipes?
Did you know about the gas pipes?
No.
Oh, okay. This is oh my
God.
A very thick story. This is a lot of content about the gas pipes. I'll try to be very, very objective, but in the eyes of a lot of Danish listeners here, it might not be that objective because the overall sense in Denmark is, it's less neutral. So basically, there is some gas pipes from Russia to Europe. Because Europe uses Russian gas for energy and stuff, and since the Ukraine situation, Russia kind of turned out all the gas pipes, turned off, so that nobody can get heat and everybody dies. No. In retaliation of towards all the sanctions. So to this point, everything sounds like it's normal. It's not good or anything. It sounds like normal reaction between both sides, and all the stuff happening sounds like logical and it makes sense in both standing points. But I think a week ago or two, somebody blew the gas pipe out. Somebody just planted bombs and boom.
Oh.
So
sabotage.
Yeah. So it started leaking gas, and there was pollution in the sea, and then the gas pipes are damaged, and nobody knows who did it. And I'm pretty sure yesterday or something, the Swedish police just came out with the report saying it's actually planted bombs. So it is someone who did it.
Oh shit.
And and it's just people start to think about why, who, what is this, and a lot of people are thinking it's Russia that's trying to sabotage everything. But then on the other hand, it also doesn't make sense for them to do it because they want to sell the gas. So, but then people are saying, okay, they blew it up so that Europe feels even more threatened or something, so they, it will scare them or something. But it feels super, super dumb. Doesn't make sense for them to do it. And then, okay, everything I say right now, I'm not sure about how correct they are because I haven't been following so many news about it. But I think some guy in the government of Poland sent a tweet saying thank you USA because Biden said about getting rid of the gas pipes and stuff.
Oh,
so there was a lot of conspiracy theories. There was a lot of potential finger pointings that doesn't have any supporting evidence.
Oh my god.
And then as far as I know, the general vibe in China and Russia is NATO blew it up, so Europe did it yourself, or things like that, and so everybody is saying it's like the Spider-Man meme.
Oh my god. It's you. Wait, we're the same person.
So it's everybody pointing at each other, but you can't really point it. You can't really point anybody because it's really sensitive.
Bro, what is happening over there? Yo, what the fuck?
And the other day I was talking with some colleagues, and someone was like, you know what? It wouldn't surprise me that it's some activist blew it up. And I was like, you know what? That's also possible. I can't deny any of these options.
Yeah, who knows if it was some sort of random teenager who just wanted to cause some chaos to get revenge on his parents. Who knows?
Okay, just let me blow up
and
some
now all of a
gas
sudden
pipes.
it led to Poland being like, it's you!
Oh my god. Also, hello, Yukine, welcome to the stream.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah, so that's that. A lot of hot air in in the sea.
That is insane.
Yeah, so there's a lot of shitty stuff happening, and it's just all super sketch. Yeah, a lot of super sketch stuff happening. Yeah. What is the next topic we're gonna talk about?
Well, I mean, no, I think I've heard of the pipe situation now that you're talking about it, because it's become an energy crisis in the UK.
Oh yeah, okay. I have another. Let's talk about UK political stuff.
Let's just do all politics.
Yeah, I'm trying to be super neutral, so we're not like saying any specific. We're not taking any stance here.
Mm-hmm.
But recently, there was some shitstorm happening in the UK. That is even more shittier than Europe. Or like
wait, wasn't
EU.
it just the energy crisis?
No, EU generally have like energy crisis, but UK has some other crisis going on as well.
Oh no! I thought, aren't they still too preoccupied with the death of the Queen?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. I'm sorry.
Yo, there are grandmas who are in there who are crying their eyes out, and you just like, oh, I forgot about her.
Yeah, no, it's not my Queen, so I don't know.
Who did his new phone?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That was a joke. It was a very tragic thing happening with the Queen and everything. But we shall
don't know her. Who's
she? I don't really know her personally. I'm sure that she's a great grandmother and Queen. But yeah, so what happened in the UK is some people, the last prime minister kind of resigned. Because I don't know, other shitstorms and stuff. So there was a new one, I think. The new one came up, and she's like, let's cut tax and stuff, I think. So they cut a lot of tax and stuff, and which the market in UK didn't really handle it well. They were not happy about this, because I think they think the government. I don't know much about UK and all the stuff happening over there, so I'm just doing a very, very simple basic that might be wrong somewhere here. But I think people were like, the government doesn't have all this money to do these tax cuts and stuff. So their confidence in the UK government and the whole UK currency, because it's money related, went down, which in return means the value of UK pounds went down hard.
Okay, so TLDR, guys. If you have any British items that you would like to purchase, now is a good time to do it. While the pound is down. Speaking as a Canadian.
Yeah, that might be that's
the takeaway. If you're gonna take anything away from this, is here's a good way to save money: is please hurry and go buy your British items, because if you would like to save money, the dollar is down, so go buy it now.
Yeah. Oh, actually, oh my God. The thing is, what is the currency in EU? Euro. The euro.
Yes, the euro.
The euro is also going down hard.
God damn.
So it's all really bad. Also, Fabo, please do not send me a cut out cardboard of the Queen.
Yes, here's the specifications. It should not be of the Queen. However, it can be of Yomo with a crown.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
You can send him a cardboard cutout of Yomo with a crown.
That's cool, and also you can have a good night. Yeah. You're welcome to send me a crown cutout cardboard of me.
Here, okay, you can cut out her face and put Yomo's face instead.
That's weird. Please no, that it's even more weird because she's kind of dead.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. So it's just.
But it sounds like Favorg is quite passionate about the queen.
Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you that she's kind of dead. You gotta move on. I mean, she lives in our heart, right? In people like Fabor's heart.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the shit show in the UK, I think. I mean, I don't know exactly details because I don't even live. They're not even in EU anymore, so I haven't been focusing on.
I think it's quite interesting that those are the politics that you're aware of, because like unfortunately right now the only politics I'm aware of in Canada is there's a guy who's a kind of like a political YouTuber who's decided to run for mayor in my locality.
Yeah.
And his idea, so he's doing it as a post-ironic running. Yeah, him, J-Rank. He's trying to vote for like there were 3 options. One was he wants Ottawa to basically do a Brexit and have Ottawa exit from Canada, or 2, use all the money that he has to build a wall around Ottawa.
Wait. Okay, what is the purpose of this again? Can you?
It's supposed to be he called it post-ironic, so it's like supposed to be like fun. The idea that trying to run for the government is in his idea is like it's kind of not worth it, it's like useless, it doesn't really change anything. So it's a statement to say that look, if you kind of vote for me, then I'll get shit done. As a farce of like I'll get shit done, but it's not going to be serious, so I'll show you how like it can work. However, I'm going to do something stupid with it.
What I get out from this is like, if you vote for me, I'm not gonna do any shit that I claim to do, just like the others.
Kind of, yeah, it's kind of like that. But then he's like, I'm gonna go with that, but I'm gonna try and push for the Ottawa exit and also the wall.
You know what? I think that's great. That sounds fun. I will. I have to admit, like, if you don't really have any major political issues to solve and social, economical issues to solve in your country, Ottawa Brexit sounds okay.
Because I get it, because it's like you feel like you vote for someone and then you don't really know if like they're gonna do what they say they're gonna do. And you just feel like kind of sad about it. At least you have someone like that to be like, okay, you know what? Fuck the system.
Yeah, at least it's funny.
Essentially.
Yeah. That's great.
That's Canada's politics.
That's great. How's inflation going in Canada?
What inflation?
Yeah, like how's the economy? You know what? Let me search. Canada inflation. What is the?
Although I am now curious about the Canadian dollar versus the pound.
What is the inflation rate in Canada?
Oh shit! We're almost equal.
What?
Oh. 1 Canadian dollar to 60 cents pound.
But that doesn't mean anything, right? Exchange rate.
It used to be really high.
Really high, as in you can get a lot of pounds, or
low, as in you could get it that it was more worth it to have pounds than dollars.
Yeah, because UK is fucked. Also Europe is also fucked, so UK is like double fucked.
Oh boy.
Okay, global. You know what? I should open the browser. This would be a perfect time to demonstrate my browser source in my stream setup.
Careful not to dox yourself.
Oh, I also opened my shop, which we'll talk about later.
Wait, no, this is a perfect time for commercial break. What are you talking about?
Okay, we'll do a commercial break then. Please go to this. Oh, it's not written in there. Please go to this link. Please go. It's in chat. Please go to this link. It's also on the screen. It's both in chat and on the screen, so you can't dodge it. And please go to this link because I am making a shop for like t-shirts and clothes and random shit.
Yomo merch. Yomo merch.
Yeah, we'll have Yomo merch, but we also have like, I don't want to only make merch because nobody know about me. So why you buy me merch? It makes no sense. So I also want to make like t-shirts that people actually want to buy.
Because it's cool art.
Yes.
Buy it because it's cool art and because Panda.
Yes. So if you go to this website and then you can put your email in it, and then when the shop opens, you will get email.
Why are there no cutouts of Yomo? Okay, here. I'll cut you a deal, okay? If you can send in a receipt of having made 100 orders off of Yomo's store, we can guarantee you will get a cutout of Yomo.
Who is this we? Who is this we? Is it you or is it you and J-Rec?
It's you.
But yeah, I'm going to show you the store right now, and you can have a look at what's in there, but you cannot order anything because it's not open yet. First of all, we have a coffee mug that is definitely not a coffee mug.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna be like, we're covering the design a little bit.
Yeah, we are covering the design a little bit. Maybe I should move us a little bit. How do I move us here? We on this side. So yeah, coffee mug. How you making these mugs? What price? I don't know yet, but I set it to $18. Does it sound right? Fira, how much would you pay for a mug?
Honestly, 15.
Yeah, but 18, 15, same shit.
Let me see how much mugs are on the chapters in Indigo.
You know what? I'll support my argument for setting it at 18 in the moment when we search about the inflation rate. Okay.
Fair.
I would not pay 18 for a mug. I'm sorry, but this is how much shit costs if I want to make a mug up by myself. Of course, you can buy much cheaper mug in your local IKEA, but they also have huge factories. So, yeah. I would pay $18 plus $1 for Red Panda shelters, ayo.
Wait, okay, hold on. Is this in euro?
No, this is in dollars, American dollars.
Oh, American dollars.
Yeah.
Okay, that might be. Okay, hold on. US dollar. Okay. Oh my god.
So it's more.
It's less.
It's less. What is more and what is less?
15 Canadian dollars is $10 US.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. But yeah, that's the sensible thing. I could also lower it, but then what am I doing here? You're not supporting me if I lower this more. I can lower it a bit more, but then you're just supporting the person who print mugs and make mugs, and it has nothing to do with me anymore. And that's the problem with like small people. Small people can't make money. I'm sorry.
Small businesses. Small people.
Small pandas. So yeah, this is
hard to make a living out here.
I mean, it's not like I'm making a living, and I'm honestly.
Exactly. That's why it's 18 precisely because you're not making a living.
Yeah, and also like guys, when you buy stuff from here, basically every time you buy it, maybe you can buy me a burger or two. That's all I get out of it. So
oh my God.
yeah, But if you don't like mugs that doesn't hold coffee, which says definitely not coffee with the logo of Panda works, we have actual good looking stuff, which I think is perfectly priced because I did a survey on Twitter. Okay, So because I think the mug and some of the merch might be like overpriced, because if you're saying, oh, I want to buy a sticker, I would not pay I don't know how many dollars for a sticker, but it's merch, and I actually get some money out of it. So it's a bit more supportive, but you don't have to buy it. And the things that I think you might want to buy that looks really cool is like shirts like these. This is like a shirt from Toho Project that I made. It's like cool picture, okay? Cool pictures. And
yo, that's actually good.
Yeah, I think it's actually good. So and before I sell them, before I open the shop, I will order some myself to make sure they're actually cool. And
see, that guy was not a NEET when he was not wearing that shirt.
No, yeah, now he's wearing
his t-shirt.
He's
then
fucking
he
into anime.
Immediately became a NEET.
Yeah, he's like watching anime, every new anime this season.
That's the guy you go to for anime recommendations. But you wouldn't go to him if he wasn't wearing that shirt.
No, yeah, and you know he has good taste when he's wearing a good shirt, not the shitty anime shirts.
You know he's a cultured NEET.
Yeah, and these t-shirts right now I set it to $24, which
I think that's a pretty good price for t-shirts.
Yeah,
actually.
which I wrote on Twitter. I asked like if you would like to pay below 20 or 20 to 24 or 24 to 28 or above 28. So most people voted for 20 to 24 and also above 28. Some people voted below 20. I'm just saying, I'll point you towards AliExpress. They have very cheap t-shirts. But otherwise, I think it's okay, and it's supposed to be pretty okay quality. And there are some manufacturers or template t-shirts before, like without print. So basically, what we do here is we find a t-shirt company that makes blank t-shirts, and then another company that prints stuff on the t-shirts, and you combine them. So there are a lot of like different selections of different t-shirts that you can choose from, and then you pay for the t-shirt itself, and then you'll pay for like the print, how much you're printing on it, and stuff like that, and there's additional price on that. And then there's like shipping and tax and also processing fees and platform fee and everything. So I've been looking at different t-shirts like for the past few days, and I am sort of thinking of this one, which is like the most popular t-shirt where everybody do printed t-shirts on. And it's supposedly, people say it's a little bit on the slim side of things, so people need to order a size larger if they want those like comfy feeling. And that's all I know about it. But I'll order one and I'll try it myself. I have some other options which cost more and has similar qualities based on online reviews. So I'm like, I want to pick the one that costs the least and also have good quality. And there are cheaper ones. Like I put it on 24. I can if I choose the cheap one, I can make it like 14. But I heard the cheap one is really cheap, so let's not do that.
Ooh, yeah. I think most people would agree with me that like they'd rather pay a little bit more for better quality.
Yeah, let's not do the shittiest of all. I actually have one of the shitty ones because I went to a TwitchCon and they have like all the merch, or not the merch, all the not commercial, like what promotional t-shirts and stuff, all the different game companies and stuff, and it's all the same process, and they might have a better rate because they might order like 1,000 of them, so and they give it for free. And I have one that is like a similar brand, which is also optional. We could choose from that brand, but it costs a bit more. It costs like $2 more or something. And people say it's similar. So I'm like, let's try the cheaper one first. If it's like not good, then we can go for the other one, which I actually have at home, and I know it's actually all right. And then I also have like a really shitty one from the shitty company, and it's like so rough, it's not good. So let's not go there. Yeah, right now I have 2 anime-ish art. This one is like Alice in Wonderland kind of style theme, which I also think is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, that's so cute. Yeah.
And you can see the same weeb wearing the same shirt because he's a fucking really, really hardcore weeb. He's really and he has all the t-shirts. This ad getting longer than Twitch streaming. I'm sorry, I've spent like so much time talking about the online shops. But yeah, when we launch, we're gonna have some merch. And we're gonna have 2 anime t-shirts and 2 pixel art t-shirts, and this is one of them.
I like the Alice one. I think I might get the Alice one.
Yeah, I think that's like, I feel like it would be more like female, kind of target
vibe.
Yeah, vibe.
Yes.
Because I personally probably wouldn't wear it, but I would wear this one.
But you drew it.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, people have different styles. You gotta cover everybody. I can't only make things I want to wear, right? I want to make things that I want people to wear.
You need to strive to be an icon of dismantling toxic masculinity and be okay with wearing products that are a little bit less masculine.
Okay, I'm just saying I would wear the art, but I don't like the color. But sure, I'll get one.
Dismantle the toxic masculinity. Become an icon.
Okay, I am sorry. Now I'm getting cancelled before my store launch. But yeah, personally, I prefer this one more. I think it's more cool. And then after this one, we'll have the Halloween pixel art thing that I'm doing right now.
Imagine how fulfilled you will feel when you watch the stream where Yomo drew this and you're wearing the shirt. That's ultimate immersive experience.
Yeah, imagine if I'm drawing well. What if I do a stream where I map the Photoshop window onto my VTuber avatar?
What?
We're just literally actually drawing the shirt.
Yo, that'd actually be kind of cool, but
sounds like kind of
how are you gonna work with that when you need a bear model?
Yeah, otherwise, I'll just make a t-shirt with the 3 triangles. I think that might be the other option.
Yeah.
And Fabo asked if we are going to publish the book Red Panda or Red Space Pandas. Are we gonna? It's not long enough for a book.
I don't think it ended yet. Oh. Did it end?
No, I mean, we just started, right? Just the first chapter. Yeah. So I guess maybe when we finish, we'll publish it, and we can sell it on here. That would be cool. But will it be finished? I don't know. $50 t-shirts with our drawing from Yomo. What do you mean by
3 pages text and 10 pictures? True, let's just fill it up with our drawings. No, actually, better yet, let's fill it with your drawings. I think the fan drawings were really, really good. The fan animation was really good too.
Wait, we do have 10 pictures of the whole Red Panda space situation. I used the AI to generate all the illustrations for like different parts.
We can't use that. We'll get canceled on Twitter.
Are we going to get canceled on Twitter?
Didn't you hear? Twitter does not like AI art.
Unless you say it is AI art. If you say it's your art, then it's not. But it's like if you say, the story AI, the art AI.
Everything AI.
The whole book AI. Except the idea of pandas which exist in nature until you cut down all the trees when they die all together.
Oh my god. Do not commit deforestation.
Yeah, okay, but that's all the stuff I have right now on the website. It also have my videos and live stream and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Very cool
pretty
stuff.
cool. And now we're going back. Now that was the commercial break for like 10 minutes.
Okay, commercial break over.
Now let's look at global inflation. Right? Now it's time for the the suffering, the sad news and the sad stories.
Oh no, why is it suddenly sad?
Okay, Fira, when you have like this pop-up, do you click like accept all?
Yes. I don't even bother like reading it.
Because I always try to find the part where I can say reject all. See?
I don't even know what happens to the website if you do reject them all.
It just doesn't track you. But then it will ask again.
I don't know. I think part of me is like, because I understand that I need research and I need website research, I kind of understand where they're coming from.
Yeah, actually, like, for me personally, I'm actually okay being tracked when I visit websites.
Right.
But, because it does bring me convenience, but then there's like parts of it which is like they can associate with you, and it's just really not anonymous, and it can have like a lot of security flaws and everything. It's just not good. But that comes with convenience, so I don't know. I'm actually not sure. I always use this example of like back in the days when the US government tried to introduce the idea of address. Having an actual address for your home, and people were super mad about it because they were like, oh my god, now you can track me down with the address and everything. And that,
I mean,
yeah, and it kind of ended up being a norm and brought so much convenience. So I'm like on the fence on all the privacy laws actually.
I think you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I will say I think the one thing that I would be more concerned about would be like my Google account, because that tracks my location.
Oh, Google
even though it can be useful at times,
Google
but
knows
like
too
I have
much.
so much.
I think it needs to be a
info.
bit more decentralized.
Yeah.
I think all the governments should go together and buy Google out.
They're not gonna do it.
No,
Google
of
makes
course
them too
not.
much money. And Google has too much info about them.
Yeah, of course not. But
God, the idea of a digital twin is so scary.
What?
I said the idea of a digital twin is scary.
Yeah. Okay, inflation. Canada inflation. Oh, it's so low. What the fuck? Really? Okay. Wait, that's 2021. Where is 2022? Where is current inflation? Oh, no way. Really? You guys are this low? No wonder you have no issues with like anything. Wait, okay, it's at 7.
That's why we're picking random shit to deal with, so that's why we're having Ottawa exit.
Yeah, but you are like really on the low side of things.
How am I supposed to read this chart?
So,
I don't know how to read this.
So a healthy one is like 2 to 3 every year, I think.
Okay.
That's like normal. That's like what we had in the past several years.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at China is like 2.5 because China doesn't fuck. China doesn't care about anything. China is like, I feel like China is like super outside all the conflicts.
I think they kind of made that on purpose.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I can't deal with y'all shit.
Yeah, and they also started like, preventing people from going abroad because they don't want to touch any shit.
Oh my god. There goes their import-export.
Yeah, and then China is like, you know what, if we are not exporting, it's good for us because we have more. And yeah, I don't know, like the whole global situation is all shitty, and China is like, yeah, it's okay, we're doing good. And you guys saying we're supporting Russia, well, we're not like totally supporting, we're not, but also not like not supporting, we'll just like make money out of this.
Oh my god.
So China is doing super great. Saudi Arabia is doing super great because why? Because they're like digging out the oil.
Haven't they always been great? Like doing great?
Yeah, just because they have oil. Like... it's all because they have oil. Yesterday. Now we're talking about another like political news. And you might wonder why Yomo knows all the political news. And Yomo is doesn't know all the political news. Yomo just look at the news sometimes, almost every day, just because I'm bored and having nothing to look at. So
that's why you're not on TikTok. Okay, got it.
Yeah, I'm on like multiple news websites, and it's actually funny. Like looking at the Danish news website, I look at a news called TV2. And then I look at the German news website, the DW, and they have a very, very different stance, like in terms of political stuff. Like Denmark is like super, like pro-Western and less on the neutral side. And then DW in Germany is like way more neutral than the other news in Denmark. You can sense it through the way they put the words together.
Oh.
Yeah, it's funny. But anyway, I was gonna say is like yesterday, all the countries that has a lot of like oil, they had a meeting. I think I can't remember where it is, Hungary or Austria or somewhere. They went.
Oh, the G8 thing?
Was it G8? I don't know, but they had a meeting. The
one where like it's always a riot in there.
They just
for some reason.
I don't know what it's called. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I didn't really pay attention to the news. I only pay attention to what happens.
Okay.
But they meet up, they hang out, they had a good time, and they're like, Lamar, winter's coming. Let's like stop digging oil and reduce some production so that the price goes down, so we can make some more money. So they decided on that. So all your petrol price going up because everybody is like, let's make more money by putting out less.
Wait, is that a prediction?
No, it is.
Prepare for the.
It's not a prediction. It's happening already.
Oh.
I think the petrol price went up 1 kroner here since yesterday.
Oh shit.
Yeah, India is buying cheap oil from Russia, Nihan said. I'm sorry, but Russia is part of the meeting as well, so they all hang out together. The oil price is like global, so you can't escape from this.
Well, all right.
Yeah, so they're doing super great. Japan doing super great because Japan is like not really involved in any of these at all. I think it's even less involved in comparing to China. Switzerland is doing super great because Switzerland is just doing great in like any situation. Don't know how, but they just like their currency, their economy is just stable as fuck. And then you start to see like countries kind of getting more and more messed up. Somehow France is doing super great. I don't know how, because France is like in the area which shouldn't be doing great.
I think South Korea should be doing pretty well.
Yeah, South Korea is doing okay.
Their history.
And France is doing okay. Indonesia, Australia, India, Canada, Singapore. It's like we're starting to get into like less great, but it's still super great. America is actually really okay, but then you start to get into the less great territories when you go above like 8. It's like twice, and the United Kingdom is almost like 10.
Wait, what the hell? 83?
Yeah, Turkey is fucked because Turkey is caught in between Russia and NATO. I'm so sorry for them, but they're at a really, really like sketchy position, I think.
Oh no.
And yeah,
that's really scary. Holy crap, 83. That's holy moly.
I think I don't know how to how to put this number into sensible concept. Maybe it's like what your money is like 10% less valuable ish. I think that's how you understand it.
Okay, fair. I'll take it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the way of looking at it, but basically you're just like your money worth less. By how much, I'm actually not sure. Maybe it's 10%. Maybe it's like different calculated.
Okay, let's see.
And yeah, I think people have a lot of like Turkish money. I don't know what it's called. It's not doing so well. How? They're like really doing badly. They're doing worse than most of the other countries. I don't know. They're doing worse than Ukraine, so I'm very confused by their situation. I think their political situation is also fucked up.
I'm very curious as to why Ukraine is doing so badly, like worse than Russia.
Ukraine, the country is almost gone, right?
But like they're doing apparently okay in the war. They've managed to take back one of the cities. I forgot which one.
Doing okay in the war doesn't mean doing okay in economy, because they're really not producing much. Everything is not doing good. Russia is like doing okay. I honestly, a lot of the sanctions towards Russia, I don't know if it hurts Russia that much. I think it hurts Europe a lot more, but then you kind of have to do it because you gotta hurt them at all costs. So
God damn. Oh, and also because you were talking about how to quantify these numbers. Inflation is the rate of increase in prices over a given period of time, typically a broad measure such as the overall increase in prices or the increase in the cost of living in a country.
So basically you have to pay 10% more or 80% more. And in Denmark it's kind of messed up because they linked so when people charge your rent, when you're renting places, you can what do you call that? You can raise your rent every year, right? As a landlord, and usually people raise their rent every year by a certain amount. And in Denmark, the government made a law so that people can raise their rent according to inflation, which kind of makes sense unless you have inflation that is like 10%, 20%. Then people are making so much money out of renting. And it's kind of messed up. So a couple of months ago, I think they tried to put in a law saying according to inflation, but maximum at 4%. I don't know if it's put in. I mean,
that makes sense though, because like you don't want it to be, like you said, like 10%, 20%. You don't want it to be so much that.
And also because it doesn't make sense. You're making more money than you should when everybody is being poor. And there's a lot of other companies in the situation that's making more money because of the energy crisis, and government haven't been limiting a lot of that, which they sort of should. And it's funny that the government has been saying, if you're a big company, you're making money out of this, I hope you can be nice and think about the situation and not be greedy and not make so much money. And I'm like, just saying like that, nobody's gonna listen to you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's how shitty it is. And and by numbers, Canada is also not doing that well.
Oh, I knew that a while ago, but it's good to reinforce it.
So that is I think that would be all the topics we touched today, because it's been an hour.
Has your timer run out? You're like, okay, we've talked enough now.
Yeah, we talked about
I've made enough content.
Yeah, we have talked so much sensitive topics today. I feel like people are gonna be like, Yomo, I can't believe you said that. What the fuck? I can't believe you didn't want to wear that like sky blue t-shirts with a girl on it. I can't. What the? Yeah. What?
I thought you'd be more canceled for the Queen Liz comment.
Really? Do people really? I mean, like, how?
See, okay, so the only knowledge I have of how obsessed people are with her is that, like, I know that there's like royal themed memorabilia every time, like every year or every time they celebrate, however long, whatever. And so they have like decorative plates and decorative everything houseware related, and there are people who collect them.
But that's like,
I've never heard of that happening to any other government politician ever before.
The Queen is kind of beyond government politicians, right?
I know, that's why I'm like, I think with her death, it's gonna be a lot of a bigger news than.
Look, everybody, people die when they're old, and you have to deal with it. Okay. One day we will all die, and that's just how life works.
Yeah.
You have to be positive, you have to move on, you have to, carry on all the things that you learned from them, the nice things about them, the stories, the memories you got from them. You move on with them, with you. They make you stronger. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. No, that's not the right way to It's okay. I think I've searched about jail in Denmark, and I think we'll end with being in jail as we wanted to start with. This is how jail looks like.
That is so nice. What the hell?
This is how jail looks like.
That's a maximum security prison.
Yeah, I guess. Let's look at the colors. Look at the design. The Danish design.
Dude, why are their washrooms pretty?
The courtyards, the nice outdoor space, nice church, gym, sports hall. This is so cool. This is actually pretty cool. Yeah, it's a nice place. The prayer room.
Put a lot of thought into that. Damn.
Yeah. So
is that a meditation room?
Yeah, it's a
multi-faith prayer room.
Yeah, it's a prayer room, so you can meditate in there, I guess.
Oh.
So yeah. I guess I'll go to jail if something goes badly.
See, this is what I'm saying. Yomo, you should just rob an old lady, give it back to her, and tell her, please, can you report me?
But I don't think you would go into jail like this. I think you just go to a small room in the police station. I think you have to be majorly fucked up, but also
find a really good loyal friend, and you tell them, look, I'm only gonna stab you a little bit, okay? So I'm gonna take you to the hospital, you're gonna go report it, and then tell them I did it. It's gonna hurt, and I'm sorry, but it's for my future.
I when you started that sentence, I thought you were going to find a really good lawyer.
The lawyer's just gonna make sure you don't go to jail. If your goal is to go to jail,
if they're good enough, maybe they can, do it the other way around.
They're not gonna do that because that doesn't make them any money.
Oh, but what if I pay them?
For what?
To
go to.
Yeah. What if? So yeah, that's buy my shirts.
Buy Yomo shirts so then he can afford a lawyer, so then he can get the lawyer to make sure he goes to jail.
Yeah, okay. I think we'll end here. Thank you for coming to today's stream. We'll not do raid because I don't know how, because it's complicated and I have to find people and no. So
moral story buy shirts.
Yeah, we will buy shirts. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you guys next time. Panda Talks on YouTube is next Thursday, every Thursday.
Thank you for coming to stream.
Yeah, thank you for coming to stream, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.